Today we are going to watch all four trailers, original theatrical trailers, in the Jaws franchise and find out which one is the best and which one is the worst. It's pretty easy to tell which of these movies is the best and which of these movies is the worst. It's Jaws the Revenge, by the way. Jaws 3 can't be fun. I will die on that hill. But the trailers are a different story. So we're going to watch the original theatrical trailers together, react to them, and then rank them in order of which is the best quality, which gets me at least most excited to watch the upcoming movie. So with that in mind, tell me in the comments while you're watching this, which of these trailers do you think is the best? Little quick background on me about the Jaws franchise. The original Jaws is, in my opinion, definitely on the Mount Rushmore of movies. And if you're talking my favorite movies, it might be number one. It probably is number one, to be honest. It's definitely the movie I've seen the most in my life. Right up there with Forrest Gump, believe it or not. So I love Jaws. Like I said, Jaws 3 I think can't be fun. Jaws 2 I really enjoy as a sequel. I think it's fucking great. And Jaws Revenge I think is a dumpster fire of just fucking trash. But maybe the trailer's good. We'll see. So without further ado, let's start this and watch the original theatrical trailer from Jaws 1975.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws. This is Universal's extraordinary motion picture version of Peter Benchley's best-selling novel, Jaws.
I just found out that a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous, but you let people go swimming anyway. Did you see that?
It's all psychological. You yell barracuda. Everybody says, huh? What? You yell shark. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach?
Yeah. What we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
We're not only going to have to close the beach, we're going to have to hire somebody to kill the shark.
Bad fish. But I'll catch him and kill him.
Did you hear your father? Out of the water now!
This shark, swallow you whole. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
That's a 20-footer.
25. 3 tons on him.
Hurry up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Now! Shoot! What's he tell you? Give him room! I can't! He's trying to run! Oh! Come quick! I can't hold it! Hurry! Break it up! Brody!
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws. Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Jaws.
So good. Very good. Much like the movie, it doesn't show much, but it showed a lot. The one thing it didn't show is kind of the dynamics of the characters, which is a huge part of the movie. Obviously, you're not going to show that in a trailer, but pretty damn good. All right, so that was Jaws 1975. Let's move forward to Jaws 2, that trailer, which came out in, I believe, 1978, same year as Halloween. All right, this is not as long, so let's start this one.
2. The terror continues. In all the vast and unknown depths of the ocean, how could there have been only one?
Chief? Chief Brody. Can we go, please?
I think we may have another shark problem. Are you serious?
Roy Scheider
The whole beach looks incredible.
Lorraine Gary, and Murray Hamilton.
Look at this. That's a shark. Look, Brody, you started a panic on a public beach. Now, what if somebody decides to sue us? That's a shark. Did you ever stop to think about that?
And I know what a shark looks like because I've seen one up close. And you better do something about this one because I don't intend to go through that hell again.
Don't press it this time.
Mike is out there.
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws.
Trailers were so much better back in the day. Another good trailer, you know, just like the movies. 2 good trailers. Now we're getting to the shit show of the franchise. 2 of them. Like I said, I am actually a fan of Jaws 3. I think it's campy fun. I agree that it's not a great movie. It's certainly not a great Jaws movie, right? But I enjoy it, and I just fucking love Dennis Quaid. All right, another 2-minute trailer. All right, let's do this.
With the first, you were too terrified to go back in the water. Just when you were starting to think it was safe, along came the second. Now, nature's most terrifying creature has returned in an all-new adventure. Jaws 3. A new dimension in terror.
Are they going to show the scene of the crash in the glass?
On the surface, all is calm.
It was a shark. The bite radius about a yard across.
Indicator. Shark of some 35 feet in length.
Seal the paw. Let me seal the paw. To experience Jaws 3.
Quick, fight!
Is to experience a new dimension in terror.
There's Dennis Quaid. I'm intrigued because it's in SeaWorld, right? But other than that, this trailer's pretty rough. Let's see if we get the iconic crash through the glass. Oh, they're saving it.
Jaws 3.
Yeah. Ooh. That was a rough trailer. Like I said, I enjoy the movie. I think it's campy fun. But that was a rough fucking trailer. Now, let's go to the worst movie in the franchise, by far, in my opinion. And maybe one of the worst movies of all time. Let's watch this. Thank God. Here we go. It's only a minute long.
Instinctively, Man has always been drawn to the sea. Its beauty, its mystery, its secrets. But there is also a vague uncertainty, a sense of intrusion into an alien world, where man is unwelcome and completely at the mercy of the most terrifying predator on Earth. Man's deepest fear has risen again. Jaws, the revenge. This time, it's personal.
This time it's personal, guys. Okay, here's why that trailer was decent, because it didn't show any of that god-awful fucking dog shit of a movie. Alright, let's rank the trailers. Tell me in the comments which trailers are the best. Not which movies are the best, but which trailers. So for me, I'm actually going to go Jaws 2 as the best trailer, then the OG, and then Jaws the Revenge. Can't believe I'm saying that. Can't believe I'm putting Jaws the Revenge in front of Jaws 3, and then Jaws 3, Jaws 3D. Jaws 3D trailer was god-awful. I was intrigued a little bit. I'm way more intrigued by Jaws the Revenge because they didn't show me the god-awful bullshit that movie is. So I don't know. Like I said, I love this franchise so much. Even the shitty movies I enjoy. I can't even say that. I don't enjoy Jaws the Revenge. But Jaws is probably my favorite movie of all time. Jaws 2 is one of my favorite sequels of all time. And like I said, Jaws 3 is campy fun. I love this franchise. Tell me in the comments which trailer was the best, and are you a fan of the Jaws franchise? Will you be watching this year for the 50th anniversary of the OG Jaws from 1975? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.